Breaking news. The Chinese consulate in Odesa was the target of a missile strike by Putin's forces. According to a Ukrainian government official, a Russian missile and drone attack on the Chinese consulate in Odesa resulted in damage to the building. Ole Kuiper, governor of the region, posted a photo online showing the damaged building with shattered windows and stated that the damage appeared to be minimal. Russia, a close ally of China, launched a third consecutive nighttime attack on the Ukrainian port cities of Odesa and Mykolaiv. The People's Republic of China's consulate and nearby administrative and residential buildings were hit by the aggressor on purpose. "This proves the enemy isn't paying any attention to us," Kuiper said on the Telegram app. The White House has warned of possible Russian military attacks on civilian shipping vessels in the Black Sea. This week, Russia pulled out of a wartime agreement that had allowed grain to flow from Ukraine to the rest of the world. Russia has already attacked Ukraine's grain export ports in Odesa with missiles and drones, destroying some 54,400 tons of grain since it pulled out of the Black Sea grain deal. The Russian attack on Odesa, Ukraine, caused damage to the Chinese consulate. The White House claims Russia is making preparations to attack civilian ships in the Black Sea. As a result of Russia's attacks on grain storage facilities, the price of wheat has soared. Wagner's mercenary leader Prigozhin says in a video that his troops will not be fighting in Ukraine at this time. As to why the expiration of the Black Sea grain deal is important, Russia's attack on the Ukrainian city of Odesa caused damage to the Chinese consulate there. Regional Governor Ole Kuiper said on Thursday that a building housing the Chinese consulate in Odesa was damaged in a Russian missile and drone attack on the southern Ukrainian port city. It looked like the damage was minimal. Kuiper uploaded a photo to his Tumblr of the damaged building's windows. Russia, a close ally of China, launched a third consecutive nighttime attack on the Ukrainian port cities of Odesa and Mykolaiv. The People's Republic of China's consulate and nearby administrative and residential buildings were hit by the aggressor on purpose. "This proves the enemy isn't paying any attention to us," Kuiper said on the Telegram app. Russian airstrikes on Odesa port destroyed 60,000 tons of agricultural products on Wednesday that were destined for shipment to China, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said in his daily late-night video address. On Thursday, Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba made a plea for the revival of the Black Sea Grain Initiative to combat worldwide hunger. Kuleba is currently on a two-day trip to Islamabad. His Pakistani counterpart, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, agreed with his remarks and stated that he would raise the issue with the UN Secretary-General. Russia's withdrawal from the Black Sea grain deal on Monday made it null and void. Kuleba stated, "We had to find the way to export our grain to the global market," adding, "Land corridors cannot export the full amount of cereals available for export. This is the issue, which means prices will go up because of shortages of delivery." It is for this reason, he argued, that every effort must be made to revive the Black Sea Grain Initiative. A decree signed by Russian President Vladimir Putin on March 20, 2022, restricting the export of manufactured goods and raw materials from Russia, has been extended until December 31, 2025. Russian government officials expressed concern on Thursday about Poland's decision to increase troop levels near its border with Belarus in response to the presence of Russian Wagner mercenary fighters. Poland, a NATO member state in the West, has started sending over 1,000 soldiers and a large amount of military equipment to the east. Warsaw had already announced it would be sending 500 police to the border to bolster security in anticipation of a Wagner presence and an increase in the number of migrants crossing. On Thursday, the Belarusian Ministry of Defense announced that Wagner mercenaries had begun training Belarusian special forces at a military range located within striking distance of the Polish border. Dmitry Peskov, a Kremlin spokesman, said to reporters when asked about Poland's action, "Of course it is a cause for concern. Poland's aggression is a proven fact.